Hi guys, this is Jay from Jots Games, and this is Pokemon Shiny BattleLocks Part 4. So first of all, sorry about this taking a bit too long. It's been like a week and a half, I've just been a bit busy. But anyway, I challenged somebody called Gerard, I believe he was Canadian, I think. Possibly. Right, anyway, so he starts with Salamence, and I start with Nidoking. I do love Nidoking, and I really wish we would give him like a Mega Evolution, that'd be badass. But anyway, Salamence starts off with Earthquake, which is, as we all know, is super effective against Nidoking, and he just goes down. I can't remember what move I was going to use with him, but it doesn't really matter because he's dead anyway. So Salamence has got Moxie, so his attack is Rose. So I pull out Vaporeon. Again, he uses Earthquakes with Salamance's quicker. I was starting to worry a little bit at this point, to be honest with you, but Ice Beam, Salamence, just dies. Just straight away. I do love my Vaporeon. Right, and best thing, he's not even IV trained, he's just caught, he's just really strong. So he sends out Electros, and kinda had a feeling he's going to have some electric moves, because obviously it's electric Pokemon. I pull out my Raichu. Now, the only reason I did this is I couldn't remember at the time is if Lightning Rod actually raised special ability or speed when you got attacked, but I think it's Motor Drive that does your speed. So I used Protect, so I want to see what other moves he's got. There's nothing really my Raichu have that could have bet him, so I pulled that Mew. This was a bit of a mistake knowing he just used Crunch, but luckily Mew was strong enough to survive it. Now, if anybody's got to this point, my Mew is not for trade, alright, he's not up for grabs. This is the only shiny Pokemon that I'm keeping because I have emotional attachment to Mew. And he's blue, he's shiny, in his mind. Right, so again he uses Crunch, and calculating it anyway in my head at the time, as long as you don't get critical, I will survive it. And Psychic is going to finish him off anyway, so far, he's now lost 2 Pokemon, I've now lost 1, but Mew and Vaporeon are on very low health. So he pulls out a Magmortar, obviously a Japanese one, and he's shiny. He's all pink. So I used Roost to try and get my Mew's health up a little bit. So he's got some quite good special defense as Mew, and he used Flamethrower. And I would have survived. I was going to use Roost again, but I got burned, and I thought, there's no point. Synchronize doesn't work on Magmortar when it's a burn, so if it's a fire type it wouldn't work. So I used Psychic, hoping for a critical or at least just some decent damage, and it nearly killed him, but the berry gives him a bit more boost really. So I was quite disappointed. And then I got Flamethrowered again, and down goes my Mew. Unfortunately, Mew is down. So pull out Vaporeon again. Now, I thought my Vaporeon would be faster because my Vaporeon is pretty rapid. Just use Surf, just finish him off. I knew he wasn't going to survive it, so he's now down 3 Pokemon, I'm now down 2, and a low health Vaporeon, so it's pretty much odd for odd. Now, when I looked at his team, I know he didn't really have anything else that Vaporeon would have been great against, so I didn't think there was any point really switching out to take damage for something Vaporeon can't really do a lot about later on. So, use Protect, see what move he's got. Went for the Toxic. Now, like I said, I didn't have anything, so I used Ice Beam. I was hoping for a Freeze, and that's right, I got the Freeze. So I got lucky, because it's quite rare for Freeze to happen. So I thought, well, now was the chance to pull out Vaporeon, because I'm going to get like a free switch. Sorry about that, I just had to cough. Pull out Raichu, it thawed out straight away. I was quite good, because normally Freeze takes a long time to wear off. So he pulls him out, and he brings out Darkrai. Now, I hate Darkrai, I really do. So I got lucky with Thunder. The Thunder hit, did some decent damage. At that point, I was kind of hoping he was going to die. I used Protect, so I wanted to see if he has this certain move, Dark Void, and of course he had Dark Void. So, unfortunately, Thunder missed, and my Raichu fell victim to Dark Void. How I hate Dark Void with a passion. So Raichu was asleep. Bad Dreams takes health off me. He's obviously going to come back with Dream Eater and get his own health back up. So it's not a good situation for me. Again, sorry about the coughing. Right, so Raichu has its energy drained. Bad Dream. Raichu was tormented. Luckily, Raichu woke up after 1, so that's kind of making up for the Freeze. So Darkrai is now down. Why couldn't the critical hit have happened the first time and I wouldn't have to lose any health on my precious little Raichu? But anyway, he uses Milotic, And again, I just go with Thunder. He uses Protect, and it obviously protects itself. It uses Thunder. Hits. I'm looking like a one-trick pony at the minute. Just Thunder spam everything. Thunder spam. Super effective. Survived by the skin of his teeth. Using Ice Beam, and Raichu does not have the health to survive that, and down he goes. My poor little Raichu. So pull out Gengar. Because, well, it's Gengar and he's cool. He's also got Thunderbolt as well. So, use Thunderbolt to kill off his Milotic. Or Milotic, or whatever it's pronounced. I think it's Milotic. As much as I love Pokemon, I'm really bad with some of the names. And he finishes off with Staraptor. Now, I love Staraptor. I just really like the hairdo that he's got. He's got Maweekun. He's proper badass. So, just because I could, I put him into Mega Gengar. Just so I knew that Thunderbolt would definitely finish the job. So, going to think about it, this team, I just constantly used Thunder. Right, but no, I do change my moves around on my Pokemon to try and make my team, if I reuse certain Pokemon, try to use them, make them a little less predictable. But that was Gerard beaten. It was a good game, I really enjoyed it. But guys, if you want to battle me, then just offer me a challenge and I will accept somebody once a week. And the list of Pokemon that you can battle for are below. But I've been Jerks Games. Thanks for watching.